Welcome back, folks, to the Lighthead Online Video Show. On this episode of the show, and every show in 2020 on Lighthead is brought to you by Keystone Technologies. Go to KEYSTONETECH.com, KeystoneTech.com. Go there.
Check them out for a lot of good LED options. But my question to you, Mike, is are there too many LED options out there? Too many fixture choices?
Yeah, I think you're I think they're wasting a lot of innovation on form factors and the mechanics.
I agree. And I'm going to show you and everyone today an example. I was at a school the other day.
What are you doing out of school?
I was trying to audit them and trying to get them to LED, but they've done some LED. Okay. So school districts can't always go through and do their entire building or all their campuses or whatever it might be, right? They have limited budgets and they have to follow that. So, who are the people that go in selling fixtures like what I'm about to show you? I got to figure out why this is even an option, why people are even buying it. Do you blame the school? Do you blame the manufacturer? Do you blame the person selling it? I don't know. We're gonna talk that through as I show you here. But starting off with, there's a number of different fixtures that I looked at, and I just took a picture of three. And this is all in the same building, all in the same facility. Now, do you see this on your screen right now?
Is that little diodes that I see there?
It's a 2x4 acrylic troffer with one, two, three like squares modules of LED chips. I didn't open it. I'm scared to. And I'd be scared if I were them to open that and have to fix that down the road. They're gonna have to replace the entire fixture, no question about it. I don't know when this was done, but why was that ever even sold? Cheapest product out there at the time?
I bet it won Fixture of the Year at 2014 Light Fair or something like that.
I hope not. It's like one of the worst things I've seen. So,
But you know what I mean? Like it looks like one of those early ones.
yeah, but this I think was done within 2 years ago. So if it was done 2 years ago, who's selling that still? Why is that even an option? Stop it. If I can make a message to the industry, please don't do that to people. Because what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to fix that someday, right? In the same facility, they have this. Okay, that's a center basket, but 3 loops in it. I guess that's okay, but who's making a lens like that? Not many people. All right. So these 2 classrooms were 2 doors apart, done at the same time. When they did their initial conversion, they converted a wing. This wing had this fixture in it, and that other one I just showed you. All right. And then you go into a locker room, and you can kind of see in this picture here. I don't know if you see my arrow, but there's an LED purpose-built vapor tight wrap style fixture in the bathroom. But in the locker room over here is a surface-mounted 1x4 acrylic lens fluorescent. So in the same room, basically, all in the same school, they've done this. And I don't know what my question is, but I think it's why. Why does that happen? It's because there's too many people in LED lighting. There's too many options out there, and not enough people that actually think it through. I don't blame the customer in this case because they're trusting the people that are out there promoting it and selling it. And utility companies are rebating this, all that stuff. But that's just to me is horrible because now they're going to have all these different fixtures that they have to worry about and maintain in the long run, and they're going to most likely just have to replace them. What do we do about this, Mike? How do we stop this?
Well, what you do is you stop having accreditation agencies slapping their tag on everything.
Yeah, all DLC listed, all UL listed, whatever they are. Sure. Energy Star, they got all the qualifications. What's the brand? I don't know. There's no brand.
There is no brand in lighting anymore. The brand is the DLC and whether or not it gets a rebate. That's the brand. And
Right.
DLC, quite frankly, has no brand promise.
No, that's a DLC brand, right? All 3 of those are DLC rated.
Yeah, they're DLC brand. That's DLC brand.
Yeah.
Right. And hey, look, Tina and the crew, we love you guys. I think you're good people, but your mandate exceeds your ability by a magnitude. Because the unintended consequence of creating a DLC or an Energy Star is that the consumers are removing the brand and are looking to the DLC and the utility to dictate. Listen, if you get a rebate from your utility on a light fixture, by default, that has to be good.
Oh, for sure.
You
It's
must
got
have
all the
made the right
qualifications.
choice,
Yeah,
right? And so these DLC utility guys are swimming with the sharks, bro. They don't know what they're doing when it comes to like they don't realize that they've been used to trick the consumer into buying inferior product and solutions.
that's right.
And I'm not trying to be critical. It's just a fact, dude.
It is for sure because there's no going back to your form factor argument, and it's just people can do whatever they want, and sure, that's great for some innovation.
Every
But
lighting problem we have right now is laid right at the feet of the DLC and the utilities. Every single one. You know why?
what?
Because they paid for it. That's why. Literally, it's half theirs. They bought the thing. And sometimes they bought the whole thing.
True.
Like you bought this. The customer didn't even buy it.
So should we? Maybe we shouldn't even be upset about it then. But as a lighting professional, I am.
I mean, you're
You know what I'm
taking it
saying?
personally. I don't give a
I
rat's
am.
ass.
I am because it's
It's
you know
so
just
it's so ridiculously stupid and foolhardy. You know that that people like okay. Oh, I almost said something ridiculous right there. Really, really bad. But only someone who has never worked in a lighting distribution company that knows anything about lenses, about replacement products, would allow for that kind of nonsense. Like, do you know how difficult it is now to source replacement lenses? You're not even going to be able to replace lenses anymore. Like I you the seals, lenses, the fact that Jaga and DLC are not the same thing. Like that those two organizations aren't speaking to one another. Or like maybe they do speak, but hey, it's a little bit late. I mean, all of the glare bomb disasters, all of the crap product, all of the blinking T8 LED tubes can be laid right at the feet of the DLC and at the utilities for paying for it. They paid for it. They're theirs. Belong to them.
and
You
we're
did
gonna
this.
and now
I
we're gonna have to go back and clean up the mess because this is a mess. This example I just showed you, sure they work right now. Well, not all of them did actually. Some of the LEDs weren't even working, so somebody's gonna have to go back in and fix that. And a school district trusted someone to put that in, and now they're screwed.
this is what happens when the white tower, the ivory tower becomes sneering and dictatorial. This is what happens. The lighting industry doesn't know what they're doing. When we started this thing, okay, our conversation with Randy Reed was that the DLC is a threat to the IES. Remember that?
Mhm. A
Right?
couple of years ago, yeah.
Yeah, that was 2018.
Mhm.
Okay. 2 years ago. It seems like decades, but it was 2 years ago. For sure, 4 years ago, the IES didn't know which way was up. And 8 years ago, Randy Reed is flipping the bird at LED light fixtures.
Mhm.
You understand what I mean? And
Yeah.
you know what? He should have flipped the bird. And we needed more time. And this rush to efficiency, this pressure on the lighting industry to do all the work of efficiency, all the work and efficiency in the world has been done by the lighting industry. Okay? The rush to it in the name of saving the environment and all the white tower goals, everything have these great ideas. I know what we'll do. We'll interfere with the market. We'll introduce distortions, but this time's going to be different. This time is going to work. This time, we're not going to screw everything up when we interfere. Well, I got news for you. You interfered and you screwed it up. This has been the Lighthead Online Video Show, sponsored by Keystone Technologies. Go to KEYSTONETECH.com. That's KeystoneTech.com. Light made easy, the retrofit kings.